Well, hello everyone, it is me, Scott. You know that guy that you occasionally stumble across here on YouTube? I promise you, I don't have to go to the bathroom. I'm just really excited because you probably can see what's going on behind me here. Yeah, I told you guys last week that I was pretty pumped up about what you're gonna see now. And well, if you've never seen this face before, and if you're into the whole horror thing, especially the Halloween franchise, well, you definitely might want to hit that subscribe button down below along with that notification bell. And I'll obviously notify you the next time I upload a video that's going to relate to, well, just trust me on this, especially if you love the Halloween franchise. You know what? I'm just going to get right into it. So come on, let's go check this out. Well, check out this bad boy. Do some of you recognize it? I'll get into it here real quick. I promise you, but I want to apologize to every single one of you out there. I could have done an unboxing video on this, okay? And I do apologize. To make a long story short, and that we don't want to hear little violins playing, you don't want to see me cry, I'll just say it just wasn't a good time for me to do it, okay? So the most important thing of it is I have this beautiful creation design sculpted by the man himself, Nicholas, NAG Masks, Nicholas Art Gallery. You know who I'm talking about. Of course you do. This was a concept that Nick came up for Halloween Reflections. Remember that? And if you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, I'm going to leave tons of links in the description box below. Not only how you can get in touch with the man himself to get something like this or anything else. I mean, Nick has an incredible line of Michael Myers masks. Not just the Myers mask, sorry, but he's an incredible sculptor artist, and you owe it to yourself to check out his Facebook profile. And of course, his other profile that he has. Like I said, I'll leave all that stuff down below for you guys to go check out. And if you have any questions at all whatsoever about how you can get yourself one of these beautiful masks right here, or any other masks, trust me, all you have to do is contact Nick there through his Facebook profile page. Because every once in a while people say, about his website, just contact him through Facebook Messenger. That is your absolute best way to contact Nick. I promise you on that, okay? So anyways, back to this bad boy right here. Nick designed this mask for Halloween Reflections, and the concept behind it was William Shatner 40 years later, from obviously the 75 that we're all very well known about with the Dawn Post, William Shatner, Captain Kirk, 1975. Well, this is supposed to be basically William Shatner 40 years later, okay? And I think Nick nailed this one. He showed me some photos, okay? And just like anything else that Nick does, it seems like the man, he was definitely born with the artistic ability. And as a sculptor artist, there's no doubt about it. He's a truly talented individual when it comes to being a sculptor artist. And this right here is just absolutely incredible. The details just scream. I say it all the time, and I'm going to continue saying it. The camera lenses that I have, I mean, yes, they're not $100,000 lenses, but the lenses I have are pretty decent, and it still is not capturing the details on this bad boy right here. You have to see it in person. Jason Costa said it himself when he was able to receive his, obviously, Old Man Myers for the production of Halloween Reflections. And Jason, you're right. You're absolutely right. The photos that you shared with us, with your incredible camera and with your knowledge alone of being obviously a cinematographer and a photographer, you're right. I can understand what you're saying. And this is just an incredible, well-detailed mask that Nick was able to come up with. Now, if you're wondering, yes, this is gray hair. It's 40 years later. I guess I'm just jealous because I couldn't even have this much hair on my head 40 years later. This is a size 24. I'm going to guess 24 and a half. And the reason why I'm stating that is because I own a cover mask from Nick, and it feels about the same. Yes, I did try it on, and I'll show you here in just a moment. It fits me beautifully. And Nick has, a lot of his other masks, he has different sizes, so that's something you'd have to ask himself. And I highly recommend every single one of you out there that invest, that are into this hobby, to make sure that you do ask your artist about the sizes of the mask that you want, if it's important to you, because you may regret later or not by asking. And something else I wanted to point out too about this guy. What was it? Oh yeah, I didn't remember what it was. If you guys are still curious about obviously Nick's NAG Sculptor Studio t-shirts, that card right up there, bing, I had to make that sound effect because it's cool, but that card right there will actually take you directly to the store that I have Nick's t-shirts available for every single one of you out there. And if you're curious, like internationally wise, like say, well, I'm from Europe. Guess what? The beauty of it is the charges, the shipping charges are no different than it is right here. So that's one thing I absolutely love about this service that I'm using for all of you guys out there that are interested in buying yourself a NAG Sculptor Studio t-shirt. The sizes are great. This right here, of course, if you're interested in this bad boy too, it's available at the store. Of course, a few other designs that I came up with. Right now, they've got 11% off on all these shirts. I think all the merchandise. In fact, every month there's always, or every week there's always these different sales that are going on. So yes, I wanted to make sure that I pointed it out to you guys because a few of you were kind of wondering about international charges. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter where you live in this world. It's pretty much going to cost us all the same. And keep in mind of those sales that are going on, especially right now, 11% off. That does help. So yes, I want to make sure I pointed that out as well. But yeah, Nick sent this to me. And real quick, Nick, if you're watching this video, I truly want to thank you once again. I'm absolutely so pleased and so blessed to have you as a friend and for you to send me this incredible piece of work right here, artwork. I know that at one point I was kind of wondering how was I going to talk about this with other people, but when I started seeing the reactions from so many other individuals out there that seen that teaser poster, of obviously the next Halloween movie that we're all excited to see, and there were quite a bit of you that I've seen in different comments that were talking about this guy right here. It wasn't that they were stating that this looks like that mask, but a lot of you out there were like, man, I really like what this. You see my point? I'm not trying to say one is better than the others, but when I started seeing so many people that thought of this, it deserves attention, and I made sure that I asked my good friend Nick, you know what? I need to get this out here. I need to show it to others once again to remind them how beautiful this mask is. And he said, go for it, my friend. So that means Nick's still creating these guys, obviously. How can you not? This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love it. I mean, even it does like he normally does. There's a split in the back there if you're wondering about it. In fact, he even has it like this. It has an OM, or obviously Old Myers HR, Halloween Reflections, and of course NAG. And he signs it in the inside like he normally does. This is like NAG 18 Halloween Reflections. So yeah, it's another great piece from Nick. So if you're curious about this, like I said, all of that information is in the description box down below. How to contact Nick on both his profile pages. If you're interested in the t-shirts, or if you're just simply wanting to find out how to subscribe to this incredible channel that you stumbled across, there's so many ways that you can subscribe to this channel. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I am going to put this guy in a case. Actually, I have a case that's already dedicated for NAG masks because like all the masks that I receive from Nick, I have to drool at them for weeks to come. So I got to do some more drooling if you don't mind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. And once again, if you haven't remembered, hit that subscribe button down below. And I'm gonna go start drooling once again. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a good day, whatever the day of the week is you're watching this. And yeah. Oh yeah, there's some other news, but we've all heard about it. And I guess we could talk about it in the next video. Ooh, I'm not telling you what it is. You've heard about it. I'll see you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.